Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Horton Tucker can't hit. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point per game.
And that one drops. Milwaukee leading by 4. Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
It's time for the going through in the 3-1-2. It's time to get out for your 3-1-2 crew.
Deciding to change it up. The Bulls trail by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He had 33 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now here's White. He has 7. Off target with the open look.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Lillard. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Tiny. Tiny's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
Milwaukee leading by 4 to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
There's a screen. Pass to Tiny. Knocked loose and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo with it. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. For Chicago, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Collins. Herter comes in for Ball. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. 6-point game. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Trent outside. Pass to Portis. Rebounded by Tiny. Tiny's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Giddey. Now here's White. Fires in the triple. White's got 10.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
On the wing, Connaughton. Portis outside. Pass to Lillard. From downtown. Look at Lillard making it look easy.
The ultimate competitor who loves getting the payback bucket. That's who Lillard is.
Here's Buzelis. To the middle. Here's Tiny. No good there.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Here's Tiny. 20 points for him. White for 3. Lillard pulls down the board. Portis outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to Connaughton. Now Trent. Now here's Lopez. Giddey defends. Lopez against Giddey. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Bulls trail by 7. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
Trent outside. Back to Lillard. Misses the 3.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And that one's good. Giddey. And now just a 3-point Bucks lead.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Portis, the pass to Trent. 1:35 left in the first half of this game. Portis with a screen on White. Trent's shot is off. Chicago shooting at a respectable 49%. Oh, got that one up quick. White's got 12 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Lopez, the screen on Giddey. Pass to Portis. It's hauled in by Herter.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Portis outside. Connaughton outside. Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella. Banging it down.
Giddey passes to Tiny. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Bucks basketball.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And for the Bucks, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Out left to the wing. Portis, left side. 12 seconds left in the second. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Tiny with the floater. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year. Those darn Supersonics.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis, and it's Tiny in at the center position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Now here's Lopez. Lillard looking around. And it's Connaughton. That time on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. The Bulls on offense. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. To the inside, Tiny. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Lillard can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Tiny. That shot off. Good work defensively by Lopez. And here's Lillard. Connaughton outside. Down low. With the 7-footer. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo has got 35.
Loses him with the bounce and doesn't look back. What a pretty move.
To the paint. Here's Tiny. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
The big fella, Lopez, able to weather the hit and make it happen.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Bucks, Brook Lopez. At the line for
The free throw drops for Lopez. Giddy with it. He's got 5. Pass to Buzelis. Inside. Tiny. Yes! And the foul! That's on Brook Lopez.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Chicago shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 91. One shot.
And here's Milwaukee now. Lillard outside. Trent on the wing. To the middle. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Bucks. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. And of course, the Bulls, a game back.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo against Giddey. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Crafty finish by Giddey, managing to overcome the contest.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Lopez. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Buzelis. He's scoreless. To the inside. Here's Tiny. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. All right, we've got a chance now to see how the starters and bench match up scoring-wise tonight for Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. From the high post. It's hauled in by Herter.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. They set the pick. Herter from long range. Pure from three-point range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Lillard outside. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. They get it back. For the lead. Good work defensively by Lopez.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. They get it back. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And here's Giddey. He has 7. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's got 9.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Lillard outside. Now Lopez. 18 points for him. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's the pick for the lead. 6 on the shot clock. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Defense pulls out every stop imaginable, but with Lillard, he just simply beats him.
Herter passes to Tiny. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Tiny. It's Giddey on the wing. To the middle. Here's Tiny. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Chicago making their last shot. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Herter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Pat Connaughton. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for the Bulls, Kevin Herter.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for White, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Milwaukee's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Herter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Giddey with it. Jones, the pass to Tiny. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. The drive by Porter. Tries again. Jones grabs the board. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And again, Chicago, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Pass to Lopez. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Outside Giddey. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Outside Porter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Giddey against Porter. Lets a floater go. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And he gets it back. Jones, the pass to Giddey. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here they go on a free run to the bucket.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates. Hey, it's obvious when you're down, you can't afford to make mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Herter. The Bucks also with a sub. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee in the lead. Porter, the pass to Portis.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 3.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Jones with a screen on Trent. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Yep, that one's good. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Pass to Jones. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Giddey's got 11 in the second half. Lillard passes to Trent. Back to Lillard. There's the 3. That shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the paint. Here's Collins. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Collins has got 7 points in the game. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Lillard blowing right through the D.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Now here's Giddey. Collins with a screen on Trent. From deep, Giddey. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the fourth quarter.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bulls out in front. They're up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Prince is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Portis' shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Inside, here's Collins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Bulls lead by 4. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Smith. Portis with a screen on Jones. Porter from outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Horton Tucker with it. Portis on him. They get it again. Ball left side. Off target from 3-point range.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Ball. Smith outside. Pass to Collins. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Green. Here's Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Collins for 3. Collins with another miss. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by Ball. Antetokounmpo with it. Pass to Portis. They still need this. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists here tonight. And here's Jones. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 5.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Green. Out to the wing from 20 feet. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Antetokounmpo has got 39.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Oh, great D that time from Portis. The Bucks trail by 3. To the inside. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Porter against Jones. Misses from close range. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Green, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Green, taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Here's Tiny. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Tiny's got 9 points now in the second half. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Trent. To the wing, right side. Portis, the pass to Green. To the right side. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Antetokounmpo has got 43 points. Here's Tiny. Antetokounmpo covering. Tiny passes to White. Unloads. Yes, on the jumper. And the Bulls lead by 1. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot.
What you say?
My goodness.
Come on now. Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Tiny passes to Collins. Down low. Here's Tiny. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tiny's got 35.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Bucks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Portis the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by White. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Giddey passes to White. Herter from long range. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
The Bulls have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. Outside White. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Ellis checked in for Collins.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Tiny, covered by Lopez. Here's Tiny. And that one's long.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Connaughton. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pulls it. Connaughton can't hit.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 7 assists in the game. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Tiny, covered by Lopez. Here's Tiny. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Lopez. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. For 3. Drills it from deep. And now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lopez has got 22 points.
These are the games that you love from Lopez. He's looking fantastic out there.
Here's Giddey. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Lillard against Giddey. The shot by Lillard, no good. And Giddey's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
White with a steal. Here's Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
The Bucks trail by 3. Now Antetokounmpo. Driving to the basket. Antetokounmpo puts one in off the drive.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Now here's Giddey. Down low. Here's Buzelis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis. Yes.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. And he banks in the layup. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here's Giddey. White looking it over. Pass to Buzelis. 4-3. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Inside. And they double up on it at Kumpo. Here's Lillard. And it's rejected. Here's Giddey. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. You love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Giddey against Lillard. Trent outside to tie it up. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 37 left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Here's Giddey. Pass to Tiny. Goes up at the elbow. Again, the Bulls score. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Giddey. The 3, here's Lillard. Chicago with a rebound. Tiny's got 8 rebounds in the game. Giddey against Lillard. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Looking to get it going. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Clutch moments like this may as well call them game time. He'll be ready.
Oh, man. Oh,
punch that one.
Bad intentions.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Trent. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
Trent Jr. 2 shots.
Trent hits them both.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
And so here is Chicago. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a 5-point game. Lopez on the double team. Back to White. It's Giddey on the wing. Outside White. Pass to Tiny. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
Milwaukee calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. Seven seconds left to play in the fourth. Lillard finds Lopez. Second chance effort, and he sinks it. Chicago with the ball, driving inside.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
So the Bulls winning. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Good night, MP.
Way to bring home that W.